Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be playing Out There Omega. I'm not really sure if Omega is actually part of the title or not, but yeah. Has anyone out there ever played FTL? This game resembles FTL a lot. Probably was even inspired by it, but where FTL focuses on combat and survival of the fittest, Out There focuses on resource management and survival of the luckiest. In fact, you don't even have any kind of combat mechanic in this game. So yeah. So let's begin a new game, shall we? We will not be playing on easy. We will be playing on normal. Yeah, I'm not going to do a tutorial. This is a pretty cool feature, cemetery gates. Basically, if you've ever played a roguelike game before, some of them do have this feature where you can come across your previous selves, or what's left of them. And this game does do early in the morning, folks. And this game does have that. So it's kind of cool, just flying through space and you see your own corpses. Anyway, I'm going to stop chattering and I'm going to let the game do its thing. I'm going to only show the tutorial. I'm only going to show the introduction once because it's the first time. I will be skipping it every time. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling now and let the game take it away.
I'm an astronaut aboard the Nomad. Passenger on a line that connects Earth to Ganymede, a moon of Jupiter. Until something happened. When I awoke from cryonics, I wasn't in orbit around Ganymede. In fact, I wasn't even in the solar system anymore. I was out there.
Out there. So yeah, this is a location that we have to go. I'm assuming this is Earth. I've played this game for quite a bit, but I've never actually beaten it. Again, this is a roguelike, and they tend to be notorious. So if I happen to actually reach the exit on camera, that'll be for the very first time. Anyway, it's a very simplistic interface here. This is the star map. This circle right here is your jump drive, and this is your telescope. You can see what kind of stuff. Remember how you're back in class that you always said to yourself, you're never going to need any kind of, knowledge beyond school? Well, actually here it does actually help you to know astronomical bodies, because it will determine what kind of planets you're trying to go for. This is the beginning solar system. It's always the same. There is a space station and a red dwarf. Always. It's always the same. Let's go ahead. Meow, 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 meow. Free oxygen. Oxygen is nice. Alright, and this is our ship. As I've mentioned earlier, this game is mostly about resource management, not combat. These are elements. Oh yeah, another thing, you're gonna have to know these elements. Information. Iron. Oxygen. Hydrogen. You will have to know the periodic table of elements here. Your ship comes equipped with the basic refueling options. This right here will repair your This will be your fuel. oxygen, and iron to repair your armor hull. You get a space folder. This is your work. I'm sorry, folks. Early in the morning. This is your FTL drive. This is your engine. This is how you get around. This is the interplanetary reactor, which helps you fly around the solar systems. This is the telescope. Pretty obvious. It shows you stars. The drill, which if you happen to find planets or asteroids or wherever, you can drill and try to extract minerals and ores and such. And last but not least is a hydrogen probe. Whenever you come across gas giants or any kind of planet with an interesting atmosphere, you will send the probe, and it will collect particles and dust and such. And these are empty spots where you can build things. As I have said, as you've noticed, there are no weapons aboard your ship. FTL focuses on combat. This focuses on resource management. As you can see, your ship is very not particularly the greatest thing out there. Again, it's just a tiny little shuttle that was only meant to take you on a quick little trip to Ganymede. And that's pretty. It only has 2 power, 2 ecosystem, and 1 resistance. Alright, so I've rambled long enough. Let's actually, away we go, shall we? Our current choices are 2 yellow dwarfs and a neutron star. Yellow stars generally produce planets with a breathable atmosphere, but I want to go for the neutron star because I want to go as far as possible. That is what I want to do. Away we go! Oh yes, and there are random events. I saw something extraordinary. I landed on a small, barely describable planet, orbiting at an ideal distance from the star. Plants purple-colored and very tall, water oddly orange, and life. Tiny creatures living in tiny villages, built with tiny stories. They flock around me, trembling. Is it dance? Do they take me for a god? Am I here to change their life? Oh, I'm sensing a Gulliver's Travels here. Built for the village or interact. Let's be nice. I generally try to be nice when I play. Interact. I sit down to adjust to their size and try to communicate with them. It is pretty hard because in addition to culture, racial, and language barriers, they seem to be simply stupid, driven mostly by instincts rather than understanding. I try to set symbols on the ground near the tallest creature. This is hopeless. Too little progress and too much time. I have to leave. Farewell, tiny aliens. Aww. You just don't have the time to do things. Aww. Although you did learn a few words, so that's something. You have learned the new word dum, which means people, and the new word garon, which means you. By the way, again, this is roguelike. Everything changes every playthrough, so every time the words are randomly scrambled. So yes, we found a tiny planet. Gas giant, rich in fuel. Neutron star. The thing about gas giants is they have a risky orbit. As you can see, there's an exclamation point next to the hull. So I will try not to orbit until I absolutely need fuel. Alright, red dwarf, yellow dwarf. Red dwarf is just out of reach. Alright, red dwarf it is. Alright, there's a ship here slowly falling into pieces. Flames and lightning run over and into its structure. I put my spacesuit and start exploring. Inside everything's broken, useless. Computers have been burnt by some energy blast. A kind of big amoeba approaches slowly, weakly. It buzzes in my radio comm. Alorda Minaka Teleka Brana. You Minaka Kakalana. Hey, we only know the word you in this entire sentence. For all we know, it's asking if we want to be its lunch. But you know what? What's the proof? I mumble some alien words of a peaceful meaning in my radio, but without much hope. The amoeba shivers and a very small shining cube levitates between us. A cube not unlike the one I encountered at the very beginning of my adventure. I take it. As the ship falls into pieces, I whisper a goodbye in my human words and return to my ship. There, after the ship's final explosion, I analyze the cube. Data, the legacy, incomprehensible satellite of a ship or maybe an entire civilization. And between the lines, schematics. Maybe I can find something useful in all of this. You have learned a new technology, Enzible. You have learned a new word, McRemic, God. Oh boy, are we God? Alright, a rocky planet. Gas giant. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to... Actually, before we do anything, oh boy, we can't build this thing at all. The Ensemble detects if a star system is inhabited by alien space fleets. Very useful if I need to keep a low profile. There's also that, or if we just want to meet new aliens, that's also an option. Unfortunately, this needs gold, cobalt, and silicon. Luckily, there are mineral-rich planets. So, yeah, but first things first, we need to prioritize. And we need to fill up on fuel. Yes, as you heard the giant ding, we are beginning to be dangerously... you can send the probe deeper, but as you can tell, this game works a lot on a risk-reward system. The deeper you go, the higher the rewards are, but the chances are that something bad's gonna happen. So, 6 is pretty fairly, acceptable. Alright, we found more hydrogen. Splendiferous. Launch another probe. We're gonna use it all. Whoopsie daisy! No, we do not want to do anything of the sort. Launch another probe. As I said, we're gonna take our share of everything. Might as well go at full 7. Launch probe. And also, sending a probe out too much isn't gonna give you the same results. You will exhaust supplies. Alright, so we are completely out of fuel, which normally would be bad, but we did just recently... Bing! We recently did fill up our fuel tanks. And I believe, cobalt, gold, silicon, okay, it's all good. Alright, we are good to go. Now, we are going to try and mine this one. Oh boy, we're going to take a bit of a beating landing here. Or not. Ooh, spicy. Alright, let's send the drill out. Alright. We got silicon. Silicon, actually. Thorium, iron is always good. We need gold, though. We definitely need gold. Damn it! That is not what we need. We need gold. Alright, let's try the other planet, shall we? I would very much so like to have a radar. Ooh, this place. Giant glowing balls. God damn it! Gold! Gold! Do you understand gold? Do you understand that? I'm wasting precious fuel. Alright, fuck it. Let's get out of here while we still have enough fuel to travel. Alright. Right. I generally try to make the longest jump possible. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want to be going to a black hole. Alright, let's go to that red dwarf, which will consume a fair amount of our fuel. Iron termites, yes, I know how crazy that sounds. They dug holes over my ship. I had to drown them in liquid nitrogen to get rid of them. A lot of devices are out of order, and one of them bit me. It was unpleasant. I hate everything. The last part sounds like Paige. In fact, that is her current Steam statement. The drill has been damaged. We did find some iron, and our space folder has been damaged. No bueno. Gas giant. Well, seems like this is our only option. We need to, well, first things first. This part of the ship is damaged. You have to repair it if you want to install new equipment. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like gone? Oh, shit. Our drill is no more, folks. Stupid termites. Alright, let's recraft the drill. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and fix up everything. There we go, there we go. There we go. Alright, gas giant, let's fill her up, shall we? Launch the probe. Whew. We got a good haul. Alright, unfortunately that's gonna be pretty much our entire let's try one more time, because we definitely do need more fuel for the road. One more. Yeah, we're getting less and less here. This is not good. Alright, I guess we'll take this. Beggars can't be choosers. And that's pretty much all there is for this entire solar system. Alright, black hole, not going there. Yellow dwarf, red dwarf. Yellow dwarf should theoretically have a planet with life on it, hopefully. Let's have our fingers crossed. We definitely need oxygen. I was fixing something outside when an asteroid slammed me away from the ship. They can be difficult to spot in a on the black backdrop of space. Sorry folks, early in the morning. The good news is it wasn't going too fast. Broke 2 ribs. Not that painful in 0G. The bad news is, in order to save myself from being hurled away from the ship, I hooked myself onto the smoldering iron. I'm alive, but there's now a hole in the hull. 2 broken ribs and a hole. Hello. Gas giants are good. And a garden planet. Praise Jeebus. So as I said, knowing your astronomy would be extremely helpful in a situation like this. First things first, we gotta get our priorities straight. We need to fix everything, actually, first of all. Alright, send the probe. Oh yeah, the good stuff. Launch another one. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. I'm tingly all over, folks. Helium, by the way, gives you a high performance fuel. Hydrogen is just basic fuel. It only gives you basic regeneration, I guess. Helium gives you 3 times more. So helium, you want helium. And let's use, actually no, let's not use a plasma fuel. But yes, as I mentioned earlier, finish. Alright. Dum dee dee diddly hey. Now watch our fuel tanks jump. Bam! That right there is from helium. And a little bit of here. I'm hoping to find still everything. Oh, we're out of iron too. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I would really like to have a radar. Iron, gold, cobalt. Alright, let's go meet our neighbors, shall we? And just in time too, because we are dangerously low on oxygen. Yep, that was the warning signal. Confirm. Praise Jeebus. Alright, let us encounter the local wildlife. We have found the Arxa Embi. Bluro people armbal umbi. People aram umbi. Lorla God. People are umli Laura you. You God. People I think they take us for a god because we travel in the spaceship. The alien places something on the ground and runs away. I love the music here. So peaceful. You have gathered the Omega element. You have learned a new word. Brilma, evil. You have learned a new word. Eferi, Omega. And just like that, our friend goes away. Let's quickly drill, shall we? Cobalt we want. We'll exchange the thorium. Actually, we'll keep the thorium for now. We still need iron and gold. No such luck. Alright. Let's take off then. Alright. We've done everything we can here. Red dwarf. Red dwarf. Blue giant. White dwarf. Red dwarf. Red dwarf. I generally try to head towards the yellow stars. Again, yellow is life. They will generally have the largest. Red planets usually just have dead planets with minerals on them. Yellow generally have life. On my way to the next star system, I received a very strange radio transmission. Hoping for the best, I changed my route to track it. Red herring. It was just an electromagnetic burst coming from a small and lost star. Hope is painful. You lost 5 fuel for no reason. Rocky planet, gas giant. Always, always, always. Ooh, Jesus. Do we have any? Oh God. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. We do need that cobalt, so I guess we'll keep running. Thorium? Because we need fuel bad. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Glug 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 glug. Full. Right, so we still need iron and gold. Alright, Rocky Planet. Let's go to it. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, Okay, we got lucky. We didn't take any damage. Yosh! We got iron. And silicone, but we don't need silicone. Come on. Oh, we have our share. Actually, no. Actually, iron's good. I just realized we need to repair our hull. Never mind. Alright, yeah. So our search continues for gold. Iron, luckily, is a common element found pretty much everywhere. Alright. Blue giants. White dwarf. Neutron star. Red dwarf. Alright, so let's go to the blue giant so we can get closer to the yellow dwarf. I generally try to find white planets. The trip went well. Well, at least until I arrived and was blinded by a flash of cosmic rays. Just before everything went dim, I noticed that my ship was flying straight into an asteroid belt. Jump to another system now. Fly at random and pray. The universe is not a very forgiving place. Let's just jump to another system now. In complete darkness, I activate the space folder and warp out to the nearest star system. A couple hours later, still in interplanetary space, my vision slowly returns. There it's close. You have been warped. Out there. Ding! Woo! Gas giant. Rocky planet. Okay. Distress signal. Who could that be? Let me quickly alt tab here, folks. I've been playing for half an hour, so I am going to call this a part. I will see you folks very shortly. This is an amazing discovery. See you in a sec.